Hi students, in this lecture we are going to start our new chapter differentiation. In standard 11th we already studied the concept of differentiation, and in the standard 11 we already studied how to find the derivative of any function with respect to x by using first principle of derivative. So what is meant by first principle, which is already we studied in standard 11, first principle of derivative. First principle of derivative. So if y is equal to any function f of x, if y is a function of x, then how to find derivative by using first principle? Therefore, f dash of x is equal to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. H is the smallest increment as h approaches to 0. By this formula, first principle of derivative, we've already studied the derivatives of trigonometric function and some functions. So first we see some derivatives. Some functions and their derivatives. Functions and their derivatives. So first function is what? K. Suppose k is constant. We know that derivative of k, which is equal to 0. Derivative of constant, any constant term, then the derivative is 0. Second, we see power function, that is x raised to n. Then the derivative of x raised to n is what? N into x raised to n minus 1. Next one, log x. So what is derivative of log x? 1 upon x. Next one, root x. Derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 root x. Next, derivative of e raised to x, that is e raised to x. Derivative of a raised to x is a raised to x into log a. Derivative of a raised to x is a raised to x into log a. After that, we will see derivatives of trigonometric functions. Trigonometric functions. Derivatives of trigonometric functions. So first function of our trigonometry is sin x. So what is derivative of sin x? Cos x, which we have already studied in standard 11. Now we revise this only. Now derivative of cos is minus sin x. Now third function tan x. Derivative of tan is sec square x. Next one cot x. Derivative of cot is minus cosec square x. Fifth trigonometric function is sec x. So derivative of sec is sec x into tan x. Derivative of cosec is minus cosec x into cot x, which already studied in standard 11, and all these functions, derivative of all these functions we find by using the first principle of derivative. Now we have to see rules of differentiation. Rules of differentiation. If we have two functions, u and v, both are differentiable functions of x, then what is derivative? If y is equal to u plus v, there is two functions and in which we have to do addition. So derivative, and both are these three functions differentiate with respect to x. Y is a function of x, u is a function of x, and v is a function of x. And in between them, we have to take addition. So how to differentiate this? So first differentiate with respect to x, because these three are functions of x. Therefore, derivative of y is what? Dy upon dx. Now, derivative of u is what? Du upon dx plus dv upon dx, which is, it is called as addition. rules of differentiation. First one is for addition. Now for subtraction. Y is equal to u minus v. If there is subtraction, then again differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. So dy upon dx is equal to du upon dx minus dv upon dx. Third, multiplication of y is equal to u into v. Let y, u and v are differentiable functions of x, and in between u and v there is multiplication. So how to differentiate if there is product? So again differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x, which is called as a product rule also. So dy upon dx is equal to, so keep first function as it is. What is first function here? U, and take a derivative of second. U into dv upon dx. Now take second function as it is. So keep phi as it is into du upon dx. Remember that to find product rule, dy upon dx is equal to first function into derivative of second plus second into derivative of first. First keep as it is, take derivative of second plus second as it is and take derivative of first function, which is called as product rule. We will find some examples. Differentiate the following function by using product rule. Next one is on division, or it is called as quotient law of differentiation. Quotient, that means division. If there is division in between two functions. So if y is equal to a function u upon phi, and we have to differentiate the function y is equal to u upon v. So differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. dy upon dx is equal to phi into du upon dx minus u into dv upon dx divided by phi square. Quotient rule. Keep in mind, dy upon dx is equal to phi, that means second function into derivative of first, minus first function into derivative of second divided by phi square, that means second function square. We take some example which are based on these rules. And all these four rules we have already proved in 11th standard. So differentiate the following with respect to x. So we will take y is equal to cos x plus x square. So here instead of u, cos x, and instead of v, here we take x square. So we know that if y is equal to u plus v, then we find the derivative, differentiate with respect to x. So dy upon dx is equal to what? Du upon dx. Take a derivative of u plus sign as it is into dv upon dx. Therefore, we have to differentiate these functions. So what we have to given here? Y is equal to cos x plus x square. So right, differentiate with respect to x, because these are functions of x. So derivative of y is what? Dy upon dx. Now derivative of cos x, we know that derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Derivative of cos x minus sin, take plus sign as it is. We know that derivative of x square by using power function, we know x raised to n, then derivative of x raised to n is n into x raised to n minus 1. So derivative of x square is 2x raised to 2 minus 1, that is 1. So here power is 1. Next one, second, if y is equal to root x plus log x minus e raised to x. Again, these are functions of x. So write differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. So derivative of y, dy upon dx is equal to derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 root x. 1 upon 2 root x plus sign as it is. Now what is derivative of log x? That is 1 upon x. Next, minus sign as it is. Again derivative of e raised to x, which is e raised to x. E raised to x. That is the derivative of this function. Now y is equal to x cube into tan x. Y is equal to x cube into tan x. Here we have to do multiplication in between x cube and tan x. There is two functions. First one, u is equal to x cube and v is equal to tan x. So by using product rule, differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. So derivative of y is dy upon dx is equal to, what is the product rule? Keep first function as it is. So first function is what here? X cube into take a derivative of second. So d by dx, which is second function, tan x. Plus, now keep second function as it is. What is second function? Tan x. And take a derivative of first function. First function is of x cube. Now keep x cube as it is. So what is the derivative of tan x? Sec square x. Derivative of tan x, sec square x. Plus this tan x as it is. Tan x as it is. Now find the derivative of x cube by power function. Derivative of x cube is 3x square. 3x square. So dy upon dx is equal to x cube into sec square x plus tan x into 3x square. We find this derivative by using product rule of differentiation. Now last one rule is quotient rule. So y is equal to x square upon cos x. X square upon cos x. Here u is equal to x square and phi is equal to cos x. So we know quotient rule, dy upon dx is equal to phi into du upon dx minus u into dv upon dx divided by phi square. So use this rule here to find the derivative. So first I differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. So write first dy upon dx, which is derivative of y. Now take v as it is. So what is v? Cos x into d by dx of first. So what is first function? X square minus, keep first function as it is, u, x square into derivative of cos x divided by phi square. So what is derivative of phi? V means cos square x. So cos x as it is into derivative of x square is 2x minus, keep x square as it is, and derivative of cos is minus sin x. Derivative of cos is minus sin x divided by cos square x as it is. So simplify or rearrange this term. 2x into cos x, here minus minus it become plus x square into sin x divided by cos square x, which are some examples which is based on addition, multiplication and division. Now we will take another example. Y is equal to 5 raised to x. We know that derivative of exponential function, that means power function, y is equal to a raised to x. So what is derivative of a raised to x is a raised to x into log a. So what is derivative? dy upon dx is equal to, keep a raised to x, that means function as it is, 5 raised to x, into here instead of a there is 5. So 5 raised to x into log 5. Next one, y is equal to e raised to x plus a raised to x plus sin x minus tan x. So write differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. So derivative of y is dy upon dx. Derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x plus derivative of a raised to x is a raised to x into log a plus derivative of sin is cos x. Here minus sign, so keep minus as it is. Now derivative of tan is sec square x.